Hey guys, I'm back again today, this time with another one in my series of card handling tutorials. If you haven't seen the tutorial for the dribble, the previous one in this series, click right up here and that should take you in a new window to the tutorial for that. Now, today I'll be teaching you guys the pirouette. Now, the pirouette's a very nice flourish to add into any of your flourishes before, or just if you're revealing a selected card. Pirouette's always nice to just show off and show the spectator what you can do. Now, as I said, it can be incorporated into other flourishes, so let's say you have something along the lines of this. Normally this wouldn't be too great a flourish, but if you just put a nice pirouette in at the end, that does make it just a little bit nicer. So, nice flashy move, not too complex to pull off, and hopefully you guys will be able to learn it today from this video. So, first of all, you need to find the centre of the card. The card is actually spinning on your middle finger, so you need to get your middle finger into the centre of the card so that it balances and you can get it to balance on just your middle finger, just like that, okay? Now, once you've done that, before the actual pirouette, I do what I call a wind-up, where you flick the card back and forth like this before going into the actual spin, like that. Now, I'm not sure why I do this, I just find it a bit easier to spin after you've done that. I guess it's kind of a warm-up spin, like getting the motion into your index finger, because that's all that you're spinning the card with. So once you've found the centre on the back of the card, and you can balance it on your middle finger, you put your thumb on top so that the card is pinched between your thumb and your middle finger, just like this. Now, once you've done that, you take your index finger about halfway between the centre of the card and the short edge of the card, and you just pull it back and forth like this. It may have a little bit of contact on your thumb, which is good, which will allow you to spin it a bit more easily. But you just spin it backwards and forwards a little bit like this. Your ring finger and pinky finger don't do anything in this flourish at all. And once you've done the little warm-up, done a couple of flicks like this, then you need to pull back sharply with your index finger, and the card will spin on your middle finger and spin around like that. Now, obviously, if you've got your thumb in the way, it's not going to rotate, so at the same time as pulling back your index finger, you need to lift up your thumb and kind of push out your fingers a bit so that the card doesn't get stuck on your hand like that. So, once again, you just wind up a little bit like this, and then pull back sharply with your index finger and release with your thumb. I might do a really slow motion video of this. Just insert a clip here so you guys can kind of see what I mean. Basically, that's all there is to it. Just spinning the card, and just with the dribble, as with the dribble, you need a lot of practice to get it to work well. And this probably took me longer than the dribble to get right. Maybe because of what my hands used to be sized, or what my hand size used to be. Because my hands used to be pretty small, so I wasn't able to do this especially well. But I think it is just practice, once again. Just practicing it whenever you haven't really got anything to do, or you just got a deck of cards near you. Don't have to, practice a trick. Just sit there with one card doing a pirouette. You can practice it, with like credit cards, business cards. I don't recommend you do it with credit cards, but you can practice it with anything which is roughly the right size for you to spin on your finger. So hopefully you guys can learn from this tutorial, and hopefully I will see you all again next time.